Me for this match is Sandy Rios. Asher Baghair, stat man on the stats this evening. JTRB at the controls. Our official for this evening is Megan Shelton. Interesting matchup we have. Valeria Centellas from Argentina combined with Mika Meneses from Bolivia, taking on the team in white from Colombia, Cristina Amaya and Mariapa Riquelme. This is our second doubles match of the day. We just have doubles today. And Sandy Rios joins us. Thanks, Sandy. Just got to get you away from all the players. We know how popular you are. Yeah, like I said, we know how popular you are with the players. Got to focus on the fans now, Sandy. All right, looks like we're ready to go. Meneses is on the far left in the gray. Also in gray is Centellas, who now is on the left. And on the back right, Cristina Amaya. On the back left, Maripa Riquelme. Riquelme Amaya live in Chihuahua. Centellas, I think, resides in Bolivia, plays for Argentina, and Meneses also in Bolivia. Meneses will be at the Junior World Championships in December. She's still 19 or 20 now. So joining me in the commentary box is Sandy Rios. Sandy, should be an interesting matchup.
It is going to be interesting. I like the combination of Centellas and Meneses. I think it's going to be. I think they're going to make a very good team together. And then we know Amaya has some of the best double skills on the tour right now, and her partner Maria Paz is all I know her by. So Maripa. I'll go by what I can pronounce without butchering it.
Come on.
No, I'm not going to butcher names tonight. So.
And a good start for Meneses. Soft hands in the front right corner.
And it looks like such an easy shot, and that is probably one of the hardest shots there is to accurately hit in racquetball.
A shout out to JTRB. He's brought a scorekeeper tablet that connects to the wall and includes a score and a shot time between points.
Oh, excellent.
Replay coming up.
And unfortunately here we also do have a big screen TV over us that we have the score posted on. So
big power hit from Riquelme left side.
Well, and she's got that, as Tim knows, that unique left-handed shot that they always look the same, but they don't really come off the same as they do with a right-hander. But it was an excellent, very nicely done forehand pinch.
A bit chaotic around us this evening here at the facility, Sandy.
Well, I think
busy, I think is the word.
Yes, I think the players are all starting to show up.
Yeah.
It's later in the first day. Some people didn't play today, so I think we're getting the full number of players here and enjoying our view that we have of the court right here.
Everybody came in for supper. That's what it was.
Well,
it's been good food.
It was. You missed it, but
what do you mean I missed it?
Did you have dinner tonight?
I'm going.
Okay.
If this match is reasonably a length, within a short, reasonable time, I might make it.
You might make it. It was very good again this evening. Yes.
It's been a fun tournament so far. 400 players here, amateur and professional. We've got the front two courts, the show courts, IRT and LPRT. This is where most people tend to hang out. And you can see why with shots like that. Christina Amaya.
I was going to say, yeah, I think they called that one good. It was a very good shot.
That looked like a skip. It bounced like a skip.
I think they were looking for 2 double bounce there, yeah. Nice pass there by Meneses.
Riquelme and Amaya always have the colorful socks.
Kind of their little hallmark there.
Wow. Fist pump, Riquelme.
Well, she's hitting the ball very well right now.
There you go. You could see those socks on the short serve line. Trying to see what they are. It's a nice pass, Centellas left side.
I don't know that there's anything. There's stripes, but maybe faces or smiles. I don't know. It looks like little white smiles in the green.
There's
I'm not
eyes.
sure.
There's definitely eyes on there. Swing and a miss, Riquelme.
Well, and it's smart by Centellas, bringing them back, slowing it down, making them shoot from the back of the court. Everybody was in the front half, move them back.
And now a skip ball. And if I'm Centellas and Meneses, we know Amaya is the most experienced, has been the most successful on tour. I say let's put everything down the left side.
Yes. Whether or not it's her forehand, make her hit it. Make her hit it.
Nice shot, Meneses.
Well,
Ambitious, but successful.
Very nice shot. And if she's going to shoot like that, it's not going to matter which side of the court she shoots at. Oh. 3-wall serve, second serve.
Oh, ball came off the back wall. Riquelme thought it was going over her, and it hit Riquelme. 5 serving 3. 4 points in a row for Centellas Meneses. And the reverse pitch winner from Amaya. And that's what Riquelme needs to do. Keep the ball alive. Don't make the unforced error. Keep the ball alive. Wait for your partner to execute the shots.
Exactly.
I say that, of course, and then what does Christina do but not make the shot?
Yeah, no, we've seen her make it numerous times, so it's not outside the realm of possibility that she would make it, but that one was not the good one.
Oh.
Okay, one of those things that it hurts when it happens to you, but you can't take it to heart. It's just the way the ball goes sometimes.
Full crowd behind us in the stands. People standing all around us. There's a crack winner from Amaya, side out. Three serving 7. And a skip. One of the things that I'm impressed with so far, Centellas, Meneses, very few unforced errors. They're playing clean. Meneses, particularly on the right, can make those. Centellas is known to be a shooter. And we're going to get a replay.
It's a good call. I mean, I think that's the right call in that situation.
But back to Meneses, she's the one being patient. She's doing what Riquelme should be doing.
Right. And she's taking smart shots. Yeah, she's making some really good shots, but she's taking smart, good shots, and that's why there's so few forced errors. She's not pushy. She's not trying to go for too much.
And Amaya might be because she feels like she has to. There's a good example of just wide angle, smart, not too high. Timeouts coming on the court. It's by Team Columbia. We're taking a timeout as well. We'll be right back.
I'm Carla Munoz, and I play with passion.
I play to be a role model for the kids.
I play for the adrenaline.
I play for the love of the game.
Just waiting for the players to come back.
Looks like we're ready.
8 serving 3. Oh, and there's the pinch from Amaya. Reverse into the left front corner.
It's 7 points in a row for Centellas. And again, there's that overhead trying to roll it. You're really just giving this game away right now. You are losing it.
They're not taking it. You're giving it to them.
Exactly.
And there's an example of what Amaya needs to do. She's a good enough player that those right at their feet, right into them, is a good shot. It's much better than those overhead into the floor.
Oh, wow.
And that was Centellas, just
not on purpose.
No, she didn't even know where the front wall was. She didn't see the front wall. But it was a well-placed shot.
That's clean. Centellas is playing very well down this left side. She normally plays the right side, the forehand, with her typical doubles partner, Natalia Mendez. And we saw in our last tournament, they weren't playing together. So I thought, okay, we're in Virginia. That's a little strange. Mendez is playing with somebody else. And so I spoke to, we'll let this finish. Ooh, look at that winner.
Okay, and that wasn't an overhead. It was shoulder down,
yeah.
But it was not over her head, and it was a beautiful shot.
So I spoke to Argentine coach Carlos Cuadri. What's going on here? Is there tension? And he said, no. He said, I wanted them to learn to play doubles with different players so that they could see how different players play doubles. That's a good idea.
It's an excellent idea.
You're going to play for Argentina, so go learn how other people play and find what works for them. And so here we are. We've got Centellas playing with Meneses.
Well,
And they, by the way, they won juniors together back when Centellas
was on the
represented Bolivia.
and it's a great idea. You should learn how to play different styles because you may be forced to have to play that different style at any point in time during a match.
That's just power from Meneses in the middle of the court.
Because you and Tim both know there's many different ways to play doubles or many different styles standing on the court. And at any point in time, you may have to roll through that. And if you've never played that way, it's very difficult.
That's a great shot, Amaya. A little bounce in her bungee.
Well, she's feeling maybe a little more confident now. Okay, I've done the silly stuff. Let me get down to basics, what I do best.
Fist pump and a scream from Riquelme,
Well,
who's really improved a lot over the last couple of years.
Yes, very much. And what Centellas and Meneses need to do, they need to not let Mary Paz shoot from the front court because she's not missing when she's in the front of the court. They need to push her to the back and make her shoot from the back.
That's a great shot. Centellas straight down the line.
And the gap is closed just a little bit. We've got 9 serving 6. In an easy shot that Centellas just skipped that one in.
Meneses did well.
Good coverage there.
Swing and a miss for Riquelme. Centellas and Meneses, you can tell, have played together before.
Yes.
And when you see one of them shift to the back to cover, the other one moves a little bit forward until they recover and then switch back to the side to side. So notice how Meneses in that situation stands a little bit in front of Centellas. Centellas has to cover the down the line, so she stays a little deeper. Meneses pushes up a little bit to cover the pinch. It's really good teamwork. That's a very nice shot from Amaya.
Yes. And it's a good serve. Meneses is putting that lob Z and it's in the right place. Amaya can't cut it off any sooner than she does.
And a point. It's been back and forth.
No one's running away with this one.
Well, 4-2
was
in the last 6 points. 4 have gone to the Colombians, so they're definitely getting back into this. Especially with big skips like that from Meneses.
And really probably one of the very few, almost the first unforced errors that she's come up with so far.
And Centellas just going over and saying, hey, it's all right. Just
don't worry about
hit the front wall. We're fine. Great shot. Notice again, Meneses coming into the middle of the court in front to cover. Ripping that ball left side past Riquelme. We saw a big run in the early part of the game for Meneses and Centellas, but since then it's really been back and forth.
Well, I think the Colombians gave away most of those points. They weren't really being won. They were being given away. And
a great shot.
there's the classic. Let me just do this little wide angle pass, not too hard, not too high. It just dies in the court.
Colombian contingent watching on over to our right. Bolivian contingent as well.
Almost too much court coverage.
You know, Sandy, while I love the fact that other players are cheering their country mates in competition, the same instance as a coach, I'm thinking you shouldn't be here. You should be back at the hotel because you're playing tomorrow, right? The more you spend, the more time. You and I both know when you spend 9 hours here,
it does you get tired.
It wears you out even if you're not playing.
It does.
The sound, the action,
you get
forgetting
caught up
to
into
drink
it.
water, the constant walking back and forth to courts to see who's playing. I think it's a mistake.
It can be, yes. It definitely can be. I get wanting to watch it, and I'm one of the...
Oh, yeah, we're fans, right?
Okay, and I'm an addict, and I come to a tournament, and you'll know I'm not playing, and I may stay all day and then play. These athletes, I get staying for a couple hours, but then go back to the room, take your break, and if there's a match you really want to watch, you can come back and watch that one. But if you're serious about competing here, you should actually take some breaks from the court.
You know what? We're streaming this. You could watch it from your hotel room.
Yes, you could. You could. And, logistically, you probably should. Not just that you can, but you probably should be doing that.
Ooh.
What's our call going to be?
I don't think you're going to call avoidable on that because that would have been a backswing, a backhand follow through. Daniel De La Rosa behind us watching on, the 1 seed in the IRT.
Yes. Oh, and there you see the value of a nice, well placed, the correct speed on a wide angle pass.
That's high. Meneses did very well.
Yes, and she was smart. She saw it was going to hit the sidewall. She stopped, let the ball take its bounce before she actually moved in to take it.
A couple of points.
Well, and you see what they're doing. I mean, what I see them doing is they're playing to Marie Paz. They're making her shoot from the back. Okay, if you want to shoot and beat us from 39 feet, we're going to let it go. That's how you're going to beat us. We're going to put the ceiling shot back in here.
Wait for this. Riquelme doesn't like it. They hit her racket. From our angle, we can't tell. We're to the side of the court. We're not in the back, so
I can't tell if it was straight in or not.
But what I will tell you is there's been scoring runs. The last 8 points have been 2, 2, 2, and 2. So it's become a very even competition.
Which is good.
Riquelme didn't put that ball down. Meneses can't either. Amaya just waited a little too long.
Got just a little
Game
too low.
point number 1. They broke the deadlock. They've won 3 in a row. Amaya says, not yet, not yet.
She's not going to go down without a fight.
And really, it's Amaya who's making the winning shots.
Yes. Oh. Nice serve. Drive serve right on the wall.
9-13. Game 1. Avoidable, surely. I think avoidable given.
Yes.
Rare unforced error from Centellas left side. She looks at home on that left side.
Very comfortable.
Much more comfortable than the right side.
It may
At least
be.
when playing with Meneses, that's what I see.
Well, and it may be where she feels more comfortable.
It may be that Meneses feels less comfortable on the forehand side.
And that may be true. Although we've seen her when she does play with Vargas, they do switch on occasion.
Excellent defense from Riquelme.
Oh,
Earning
and another one.
The
Oh, my
unforced
goodness.
error. Riquelme can't believe it. Colombia working very hard.
And now we're up to 11 serving 3. The game has gotten much closer. Oh, and there's just a powered shot. She caught the ball behind her. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout by Centellas and Meneses. And why not? They've come back to 12-13.
All right, timeout on the court. We're doing the same. We'll be back in just 1 minute.
Okay, we're back in, and we've got 12 serving 13. And right before we took a break, we saw Amaya and Mary Paz come back. They had been down, and through unforced errors, they've made it back in. However, now we've got the side out, which we'll see what Centellas and Meneses can do with it.
Excellent timeout. It works. Side out. Okay. Now can they finish? They just need to. What a shot from Cristina Amaya. What a shot.
Yes, it was beautiful. Am I shocked that she hit it? Not really. We've seen her hit shots like that before.
So now you can see a change in plan, and it's a serve down the middle.
Well, it's an excellent idea. We've got
Meneses being aggressive. And there's a point. But you've noticed the difference here is that Riquelme and Amaya aren't making the unforced errors like they were.
Right.
They've cleaned up their game, and now it's very competitive.
Exactly. And we're seeing more unforced errors from the others, whether they're totally unforced or it's a matter of the fact that Amaya and Mary Paz are playing better.
I think we're getting game here. Riquelme doesn't
Dave.
like it. Amaya doesn't like it. But, I mean,
She was right
not
there.
overturning that ref call. No line judges. So let's take a quick look at the scoring runs before we go to a commercial break. Started out with Centellas and Meneses earning the first point, and then 3 for Team Colombia, followed by 8 points in a row. And that was really the crucial thing here. They got that big run in the middle of the game, and then, as we said, it went back and forth, 2-2, 2-2, 2-2. A 4-point run for Meneses Centellas, or excuse me, for Riquelme and Amaya. Got them back in. Timeout. Came back in, 1-2 points.
2 points.
And now we see Team Bolivia, Argentina claiming the first. So we're going into game 2. We'll take a break. Players will be back in just a couple minutes.
I'm Holly Scott, and I'm Team Dovetail. I'm Kaylani Morris, and I am Team Dovetail.
I am Andres Acuña, and I am Team Dovetail. Sam Schultz, I'm Team Dovetail.
I'm Rocky Carson, I'm Team Dovetail. I'm Team Dovetail.
And we're back, everybody. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. This is day 1 of the US Open. A different venue, a different environment, but it still feels like a US Open. This place is busy.
And there's almost like a get-together. You hate to call it a party vibe, but that's almost what it feels
that
like.
Way. Yeah. Little Bon Jovi in the background. That was interesting from Amaya. Or Meneses, rather.
Yes.
And a great shot down the left side from Riquelme, the left-handed player. You would say, well, why is Riquelme on the left side?
Because she's a lefty. Yeah. It's where she belongs. But in that case, and in this case, she's got a partner with an excellent backhand. So they're not really giving up anything.
That's a smart shot from Centellas. The best doubles player on the court, in my opinion.
Well,
silver medalist at the World Championships. You lost 12-10 in the 5th to the World Champions. You can play.
Yes. Well, and it was the perfectly smart shot. Nobody was home. Everybody was on the other side of the court.
Singles starts tomorrow, a healthy draw. The only person I think we're missing that I expected to be here is Montse Mejia. Really sad she couldn't make it.
Yes.
School has a way of getting in the way of these things.
Yeah, and you can't fault her for getting an education. I mean, you just can't.
But, man.
It's just the timing was never good for her.
Look at that touch.
Well, and Meneses keeps using this same serve, and it's not being very effective anymore. Amaya has zeroed in on it. All she's doing is pushing it down the side wall.
By the way, if you haven't yet filled out our fantasy bracket, you should have. Sandy, did you not fill it out yet?
I did not.
You have until 11 p.m. tonight, Sandy.
Okay,
I expect your participation.
Jeez.
I think we have at least about 50 people entered in both IRT and LPRT. Go to the LPRT Facebook page to get the links. You'll need a password, and it's on the link as well. And sign up. See how good you are at predicting these results. I think we're going to get some upsets this weekend.
I think we're going to have some excellent play, and I do think we're going to have some upsets. I think some people have worked hard to get where they are, and their games have stepped up, and we may see some different plays. And their beautiful backhand by Centellas.
Such a smart shot from Amaya.
Well, and she had them both. They both went back to take that off the back wall, which left the whole front of the court open.
Wow. All of a sudden, Team Columbia have come alive, and we noticed the switch over from Meneses serving to that left side. They're hitting this high lob serve. I'd go half speed, half high. Bait Riquelme into doing something she shouldn't.
Well, make her play a shot that you don't see that often.
As I said, bait Riquelme into doing something she shouldn't. And I think you kind of got to play a little ugly, so to speak, against her to kind of get her uncomfortable.
Well, inexperienced players, if you make them uncomfortable, you're going to get the reaction you want. You're going to get the skip. You're going to get the bad play. People who have played a long time are more comfortable, and they know exactly what they're doing.
Hey, you see all the pros here watching?
All right. And now we've got 3 serving 0. And there's
so good.
There's forcing even an experienced player to do something they didn't really want to.
Yeah. Centellas serving left side. Meneses has to earn some points. She's not skipping the ball, but she's hitting it 18
she's not
inches
earning
on the
any
front
points.
wall, and really relying on Team Columbia to make the unforced errors. Soft hands from Amaya.
Well,
so good in squash. Plays squash.
Yes.
57 racquetball. You can see why.
Yes.
Very risky.
Well, and
player.
she was right up there. She, that's a shot she could do with her eyes closed, most likely. And see, here's that serve I don't like because.
Yeah, but she got what she wanted.
She did
the ball
this
came
time.
way off the back wall,
Yes.
and that's where I go. Okay, Meneses, you have to learn to put that ball away. Your opponent should never get a chance off that.
Well, and we know she has the ability to do so. Okay, we're forcing the shot.
Right. I was just going to say, that's not Meneses' game. She's not a clean winner, classic player. She's a scrappy, fight hard, get balls back kind of player. And you're seeing it here. Uh-oh. It's a smart shot. Notice how she took pace off the ball, just guided it.
Yes, and you saw them switch and then instantly switch back on the very next shot. So
they didn't have to communicate.
We're going to have a replay. I don't think our ref saw that she had.
Okay.
Mary Paz said her back turned and the ref didn't see it, so she just called a replay on it. And there is an excellent pass by Amaya. Just by Meneses, did not come off the back wall. She had absolutely no play on the ball.
Matchup after this is Barrios Daza, Lotz Enriquez. Another, kind of pairing.
Interesting.
Lotz Enriquez.
Yeah.
I would have never picked that one.
No. This will be fun to watch. I mean, we are getting, like you said, a lot of unusual pairings and the potential for a lot of upsets going on.
And Cheryl Lotz is an excellent doubles player. Nancy Enriquez, known for getting very close to her opponents in doubles, and it gets real tight.
Yes. And they're just an excellent winner by Amaya. And we're tied up at 4-4. Meneses didn't have her feet set. She was still basically moving backwards when she took that shot, skipped it in.
Well done, Centellas.
Yes, read that one very clean.
This has turned into a very back and forth match. It started out looking like it was going to be a short one, but
it's not going to be short because I think the way they're both playing very equally now. We don't have a lot of, we have, a few unforced errors, but not like we had the last time, the last game. Oh.
Centellas has really impressed me in this match so far.
She's playing smart.
Very clean racquetball, very few unforced errors. Meneses, not so much. Got just not able to put balls down, hitting hard but hitting high. Riquelme has done better than I expected. Has
very much so, yes.
You can never question her commitment. She gives everything on every point, but has played well. Has made very few unforced errors, and it's Amaya who's sprinkled in the shots that maybe she shouldn't have.
And you can see Riquelme, she's improved her game immensely, which means it proves how much passion she has for it. She really has worked very hard the last couple of years on her game. She's playing extremely well. So.
All right, we're poised here at 4-4. We're back in just a moment.
You want to stand here.
This way, if your opponent's over here, you can hit it away from them all the way over there, down the line. If they're all the way back here, hit it way up close up there. Wait a minute. We're definitely not going to do it this way.
And here we go. It's been back and forth in this second game. 3 points for Team Colombia, then 4 for Bolivia, Argentina. 1 for Colombia, and we've been stuck here a while. Centellas trying to get on the scorecard. There's a
finally.
Yes.
Finally, she killed it. She killed it. Beautiful in the front court. Yes. And that's what she's going to have to do. She's got the shots. She's getting the opportunity. She's just not doing it.
Another good one.
Well, and
much lower.
Well, it's like she realized what she's doing. Take a little time, let the ball drop a little bit, and shoot.
Hello.
That's 3 in a row.
Who is this Bolivian player?
She's here. She's
Somebody
finally showed up.
switched her out during the timeout.
They put a new one in that looks just like her.
That's amazing.
I didn't know she had an identical twin.
Skip ball, Centellas.
And their receive, she made a great shot. She waited, she took the shot, and she made a very good shot, something I don't think she would have been able to do a year ago. If she would have tried, but I don't know that she would have made it.
Riquelme has 2 different knee pads on. That's a first for me, I think.
I'm thinking one's a knee pad and one looks like a knee brace, so maybe, maybe not.
What a soft touch from Riquelme.
Nice hands there.
Well, Meneses wanted the ball over the 12-foot line on the back of the court, which it probably was if there was a 12-foot line.
Correct.
So you can't do it.
This is also not. This is not international rules. This is USAR rules.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's true. It's true. This is LPRT. You're right.
You're commentating for who here?
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, I hate the 12-foot line. I'm sorry, people.
That's a Sandy moment.
Yes. And like you said, it doesn't matter because there is no way to mark it. It's not there. And if we can't mark it, we can't call it.
Correct. Amaya, skip counts high for her.
I think higher than I would normally expect.
Yeah. I like this from Meneses much better. Not that time.
No, but at least she's going for the pinch.
Yeah.
She hasn't even been going for it up until the last 5 minutes. Oh, nobody home, I think.
Really nice. Oof.
That was that was not an easy shot to hit.
5 serving 7. Oh, how did that miss?
I'm not sure how any of them did not get hit by the ball during that rally.
Wow. All of a sudden, it's amazing how small players can get when they want to. Side out. Barrios just twitching behind us. She wants on this court.
Very nice serve there. That was a beautiful nick lob right there.
Sandy, you're going to do the fantasy bracket later. Oh. Who's your pick?
For what?
The singles, LPRT singles.
I mean, I have to look at the way the draws roll, but how do you not at least put Longoria into the equation? You have to. There's no way, obviously.
Of course.
Okay.
But is she going to win it? Now, normally we'd say yes, right? Because it's on the show court. We're in the Target Center.
Well,
we're not there. It's a different court.
It's a different court.
She hasn't played her best this year.
And the other players have kind of closed the gap a little bit. So the gap is not what it used to be. As far as who has the ability to take her out this tournament, I'm going
to say anybody. After Brenda Limey did it, no offense to Brenda, but she's not
the biggest hitter.
She's not threatened to do that in any tournament, and then bam, she does it against Longoria.
Right.
Now all of a sudden everybody says, oh, if Brenda can do it, I can do it.
Right, and they've had a couple weeks to really work on it. They've had a couple weeks to study the film, what worked, what didn't work, what weakness is maybe there that I missed before. So, I like Mania. I like the power of Mania. I think Barrios has a possibility. She's got the skills. Can she put it together and do it?
Herrera, you can never count out.
Absolutely not. She's beaten her twice as it is.
I don't think she played her best in Virginia, and
no, I don't either.
And still comfortably won in the final.
Right. I think that I don't know if she's there yet, but I think both of them. I think both Scott and Lawrence have the ability. I think they could, but they're going to have to play their best every game. So it's like you said to me. It's almost a wide open field. It's not wide open, but it's an open field.
It's a lot wider than it's ever been in the last 3 years.
Exactly. I have to agree.
We've seen so many upsets over the last season in particular that it's exciting. It's not routine anymore.
And I think that's what it can only make the tour stronger. You don't want to walk into a tournament and go, well, nobody wants to play for second, and that's a sad attitude, but sometimes that's what happens when someone becomes so dominant, and I don't think we have that kind of domination at that point where it's that way anymore.
Yeah, the tide is turning. It's 11-5, speaking of tides.
Yes.
And Centellas and Meneses are starting to pull away.
Well, and Meneses is playing better, and I think that's a big difference in it.
Yeah, 9 points to 3. They went 3-1, 3-1, 3-1. But touch from Amaya.
Well, you could see
sensational.
It, but you could see her set up for the touch.
Yeah.
She just totally set up for the touch. It's easy for us. We're sitting here watching. We're not on the court trying to read it, but it was so obvious. Oh.
And then that.
Which is so uncharacteristic of her.
She was almost jumping, Amaya. Meneses, that's...
And she got what she wanted from the serve. It was...
Meneses, though, that's just too high.
Well, yeah.
Again, a loose ceiling ball.
Oh, and then we have the hands of Centellas. And we know she can do that because we've seen her do
she's
that.
Phenomenal. She's not broken through like I thought she would after World Juniors. I saw Centellas in 2017, maybe 2018 at the Pan Am Championships take a game off Paola.
Yes.
And she was, what, 20, I think.
Yeah. And you look at her and it's like, it's hard to believe she's as old as she is.
That.
Yeah.
She was about 18. And then I knew she could play.
Oh.
That's going to be the avoidable hinder. No argument there.
No, and she knew it. It's
Oh my goodness. How did that not hit Amaya? Why did?
Oh, nice get. Say hi.
Oh.
Oh, she's going to
Riquelme
want.
wants a replay. I think she's going to get a replay.
Yes, I think she's going to get a court hinder. I think it.
This is LPRT rules, IRF rules for the most part. And when the ball takes an unusual bounce, the official can call a court hinder at any time.
And I would agree with that one.
I like that rule, by the way.
Yes.
I play at home recreationally these days. And the ball hits a grate and comes straight down. And too bad, you lose the rally. It's like, wait, USAR rules, no court hinders.
Okay, well, we play by the rules, but that's just ridiculous. A court hinder, I mean.
It's ridiculous.
It's just
San
ridiculous.
Antonio rules.
Yeah, we don't do ridiculous. How's that? We have, I will say, in San Antonio, the bottom pane of glass where it's attached, there is a lip. And it will hit that lip and it will shoot straight down. That we consider a court hinder for rec play, and that is definitely done over.
Skip from Meneses, and Colombia just hanging around. And as a consequence, we see Meneses and Centellas taking a timeout. We're doing the same. The timeout worked again.
Yes.
Riquelme with a big swing, wide stance, and just didn't follow through with ball on wall.
We talk about the value of a well-timed timeout. I mean, you know, momentum is swinging away from you. Let's stop them. Let's stop that momentum right now. And there should have been a put away.
And there's an avoidable hinder.
Yes. And it was a good leave from Meneses. I mean, she had to play on the ball, but she left it, and it turned into a side out.
Clean winner, Riquelme, left side.
And she continues to play steady. She makes a few mistakes, but she's still playing very steady.
Meneses very defensive and paid the price.
Yeah.
Had a couple of opportunities to just stand and snap that wrist and went to the ceiling instead.
Well, and she had time to take a couple steps back, let the ball drop a little bit, and shoot it, and she didn't. And I'm not sure who Meneses thought was going to get that ball. It was clearly gettable by her off the back wall.
Nancy Enriquez is here. She's playing with Cheryl Lotz later. Let's go, I think, is what Cristina Amaya said. Classic line.
Well, and she's experienced. She knows how, when she's playing bad, she knows how to get herself remotivated. And you can see her doing it now.
Riquelme missed it. Half out. 10 serving 12.
And they've turned this into another close game. They were down significantly, but they have just... And that's how.
Yeah, Meneses has to come alive. Fran Davis now coaching.
Well, I think because she's coaching Team Zurich, and if you see Meneses, the back of her shirt, she's got the Zurich.
Well, then you got Carlos Cuadri coaching Centellas, or maybe Carlos has disappeared. He was there earlier. We're going to see a lob serve to the left side. I think we all saw that from Fran Davis this time.
I saw that even.
I think
all the players saw it too.
So
everybody saw it. She should have. I don't know how she would have missed it.
Yeah.
Well, it worked.
No, it didn't, says Riquelme.
Well, you saw Meneses.
Oh, wait,
they called it 2. Oh. I didn't think it was 2.
I couldn't see it. Riquelme doesn't like it. There's nothing you can do, right? Except have a lengthy discussion with the ref.
Makes you feel better.
Convey your frustration and then go on to the next point.
And then drop it. And that's what she needs to do right now.
I like it. I like the timeout.
Yes. That's what you got. She has to drop it and let it go.
Okay, timeout on the court. It's their final timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute to see this conclusion. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're enjoying the coverage here at the US Open. Day one, it's doubles. We've got 3 more matches this evening. I think we're going to be in for a late evening, Sandy, the way this is going.
Well, if they all go this long, yeah, we're going to be here for a while.
Been a lot of long rallies, a lot of defense, a lot of ceiling balls.
Very defensive game. There not a whole lot of offense, more defense this game, which is, and that's an excellent serve. I'm not sure why she hasn't been using it the whole time.
Point for Centellas.
And that was a beautiful pass. It came back in the back of the
bounces.
court and was down.
14-11 brings up a match point.
And here we see that same serve. Oh, and there we see
well, Centellas
speed.
changed her mind.
Yeah,
she was going to hit it. Then she said, no, I'll take it off the back wall, and then it was too late.
And now we see we're going to double serve to the backhand, to the left side. And it makes sense. I mean, you want out of here. This match has not been an easy one for you to play, and so we're going to double serve. Maria Paz.
And a skip from Meneses.
And
it's not over, TJ. I did it again. Sandy Rios. It's not over. 11-14.
I will take it as a compliment every time.
Oh, my.
And that's just not the quality that she's capable of.
No.
So I'm not sure. And who knows?
That's not good either.
And that one worked.
Yeah, it went right into Riquelme.
Yes.
I think that's something that Riquelme can learn from this match is practice returning balls jammed into your body. She seems to struggle with that. She likes the ball out away from her.
Well, and you can tell by her stance. She likes to have room to swing. And so if you put it in there with somebody, they're not good at getting their hands up into their body. Oh, that hurt just a little.
So what's the call?
Avoidable
hinder.
I think she knows it was.
Match point number 2.
And here we're going to see that same Nick lob.
Centellas will shoot.
And again, you're going to hit it to the strongest player on the court, not what I would recommend doing. And they paid for it.
(14-13), match point number 3. And there it is.
And there it is.
Skip Riquelme. A free point for Meneses and Centellas. They claim it 15-12, 15-13 in quite a battle.
It was. And if they're going to advance, they're going to have to get that game better. Meneses is going to have to start shooting the ball and putting the ball down. She can't hit these 10-foot high that come flying off the back wall because that's just going to be candy for whoever they play next.
Well, if we look at the latter half of the game, it was 5 points for Meneses Centellas and then 6 points for Team Colombia before 2 more for each side, and then crucially Centellas Meneses claiming the last one thanks to Statman Asher Baggers for those statistics.
We need
Sandy,
those.
More matches coming up. We're going to take a break. We'll let the players warm up, and we'll be back again in just a few minutes.